Hi, Teresa. Thank you for joining me today. How's your day going so far?
It's great. It's Friday, so it's been a very busy week, but I'm looking forward to the weekend. It looks like the weather's going to be good, so I'm excited for the weekend.
Yeah, yes. Rodeo is ending this weekend, so I'm taking my granddaughter there
Oh, fun.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
So
been hectic down in Houston with the rodeo in town. So, I love the Houston rodeo, but the traffic and all of that is just, a little crazy, but I do enjoy going down there during that time.
fun times, fun times. Well, let's talk about your organization. Tell me a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your organization and why you started it and how you can help out with the community.
So, I am actually the founder of For Change Financial, like you mentioned. It's a nonprofit organization, and it really started as a passion project for myself. I was in the insurance industry for almost 15 years, and I really saw a need in my community and with my clients for financial education. So, it really, started as, a secret little project that I really wanted to help people that were in need get their finances in order. And it really has evolved over the last 3 years, which is such a blessing to me to really provide more education. And it has really grown. So we do specialize in a number of different areas of finance and helping people, for example, create budgets and understand their credit and reach their goals of like home ownership. So our mission is really to educate people in need that need to rebuild and grow their finances. And the best way to do that is by financial literacy.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm a passion for that too. As you know, I'm a realtor as well as a lender. So I run into people that, there's little snafus on their credit or they don't have enough money saved, they need a budget, things they don't know about buying a house and, things like that that you have to save up for. You need a down payment, or even if you're getting a grant, you still need money saved up for inspections and closing costs and things like that. So that's something that your organization helps.
Yes, and it's unfortunate that, they don't teach these things in school. It's something that you have to learn outside and take your time to really find the right resources. And I'm really proud that we've created so many different resources for individuals, whether they want to take an online course that we've created, or if they just need a little bit more motivation and try to get things in order. Because sometimes, your finances are a little bit out of order and you just need an extra person there to guide you on where to start getting ready to purchase a home because it is a different mindset getting ready for a home as you know the process can be tedious. It will try your patience at times, so staying positive, right? Staying positive through that and having a resource like our nonprofit can really help people that, it's sometimes hard to qualify or it's hard to find the home. And, there's all these little factors that go into that. And I think I'm really fortunate to not only have a passion to help and partner with people like you, but my team is very passionate on keeping people motivated to reach that goal.
So there's a lot of people that don't want to share their finance with people. They don't want people to know their situation. How do you deal with that?
Yes, and I honestly understand it. We've all gone through those financial struggles, whatever they might be, and you want to keep those things private. And that's why I've developed online programs where they could just go and learn, and it's a secured site, it's a safe space for them just to learn for free, right? There's no obligation to pay a lot of money. It's a nonprofit, and they can start building their confidence because I think it is a confidence thing. And sometimes people, they get insecure when they look at possibly, their financial struggles in the past that they're trying to overcome. So building that relationship with them and encouraging them through our online resources has helped quite a few people that are very private with their finances.
So one thing you mentioned, you said free.
Yes.
Most people, when they do credit repair, there's a administrative setup charge, and then there's a monthly recurring charge. Your organization does not charge.
No, so one of our programs, like you mentioned, is the credit repair aspect. And that's a part of our one-on-one credit coaching. So if people feel comfortable, we do help them on a monthly basis and we coach them with their credit. And that could be something like repairing and disputing items. So we guide them through the process if that is needed. Or we also help them on a monthly basis with the mindset, right? Like making sure you're paying down the credit cards, checking in with them, and that aspect is completely free. We have no membership fees for our nonprofit. People will never get an invoice from For Change Financial. If they
Wow.
want to donate, that is completely up to them if they want to pay it forward, but it's not an obligation to be a part of our nonprofit.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. So give me a success story, somebody that has, come through your program and what they've done.
Yeah, I mean, on average, clients come here and they have different goals. Sometimes it's not just let me buy a house. Sometimes it's I just want to get out of debt or get better, interest rates. But a recent success story from last week, actually, a client came to me in September of last year. And, she had very little hopes of ever getting out of the vicious cycle of renting. She had a 520 score. And, it was really difficult for her to get approval and affordability, right? You could maybe get approved for the home, but you might not be able to afford it. So we worked with her and she closed on her first home. She's so excited last week. And I mean, she never thought she's the first one in her family to buy a home. Like
Wow.
that's changing generational curses, right? And that's the impact we're really having here is changing the future, rewriting what you might think is, your set path, right? You don't have to be a renter your whole life. Being a homeowner is so pivotal for a lot of people.
And all they have to do is reach out to you and you will help them and guide them along the way.
Exactly. And like I said, we have so many different resources. If people don't feel comfortable for that one-on-one, accountability every month, it is a mindset thing. Sometimes they want to ease into the process, which is completely fine. That's why we've developed a bunch of resources for them. We have over 100 documents in our resource library that are step-by-step guides. Whatever you might be concerned on, they could go through the guides and find their answers there. So, I mean, there's plenty of ways to get the education and the resources you need to achieve your goals. And we're here to help support. Despite the fact that we're online, they can always set an appointment with us and talk to an actual human being, which is nice, if they want to,
And do you help people all over the country or just in Texas?
all over the United States.
Oh, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. So how would they get in touch with you?
The best way is to go on the website and there's a way to set up an appointment there on our contact. And like I said, my team is very passionate, whether it's me that you get or any of my team members, we're very passionate to help answer any questions and provide the help that people need.
How many people do you have working with you?
Right now I have three full time, so me and two others. And it's a very humbling process, the way we have it set up. And helping people in the way we do is so it's just such a blessing overall for us.
It is, it is. And it's so rewarding when you help people out. That's why when you get into nonprofit organizations is to help people out. And that feeling you get when you help people is unimaginable.
It is.
Yeah, I like education. I was a teacher for a while, a college professor, and the reward for teaching and helping somebody out is great. So I appreciate that. Well, thank you. Do you have anything else you want to share?
No, I just want to thank you for the opportunity to share about the nonprofit, and I look forward to helping you and anybody else that happens to see this video. Like we're here to serve, so feel free to reach out at any point.
And your organization or find you online is
.org.
forchangefinancial.org.
Yes.
.org. Is there a phone number they can call, or would you rather them just go to the site and
Yeah, there is a
sign
phone
up that
number they
way?
can call or text if they have questions. That's 832-583-3833. Or like I said on the website, sometimes it's nice to schedule an appointment and try to get a good starting point on where to get started or a resource that they might need. So it's a little bit better to schedule an appointment. But either way, we're here to help.
You might get bombarded with people now. There'll be realtors calling you and lenders calling you and consumers calling you because free is a
It is.
good four-letter word.
It is. It's a good four-letter word, but we're ready for it. My team's prepared. And I mean, we've leveraged the resources now like online. And I think we're ready for whoever needs it.
Well, I think I'm going to register and go through it myself, and that way I'd have a firsthand view of what you offer. But I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today, Teresa.
Thanks. Have a great day.
Thank you. You do the same.
Okay.
Bye-bye.